Stone-baked chanterelle mushroom pizza. This recipe works with any mushroom at all, even ones you bought yourself from the shop. To kick things off, mix a sachet of yeast into 600 milliliters lukewarm water with a teaspoon of salt and a spoon of sugar, and pour that into 1 kilogram strong white bread flour. Give it a really good old stir, and then give it a proper good knead for at least 10 minutes. Get a really nice gluten network, give it a proper good work into it, and then set it somewhere for a few hours to rise. And while it's rising, you want to chop yourself up 1 large onion, chuck it in a pan with some olive oil, and give it a fry with some mixed herbs and some oregano. Whilst that's frying up nicely, chop up a load of garlic, chuck it in, give it a fry for a couple of minutes before adding 2 cartons of passata and a nice generous teaspoon of porcini powder if you have it. Now this is my secret ingredient. If you want instructions on how to find porcini, prepare it, dehydrate it and powder it, you can find that on my website too. This transforms your dish. Then you want to add a splash of balsamic vinegar and a little bit of red wine if you have any. Let that simmer for a good long time, and while it's simmering, melt some butter and fry your mushrooms up. You're going to want to do this for longer than you think. Let all the moisture come out, then keep cooking it, get it nice and crisp and brown. Then you can add some salt, some garlic, some wine. I used white wine here, and then you can fry all of that up, and then your mushrooms are ready to be used as your topping a wee bit later on. Get your dough back down, separate it into 5 or 6 portions and roll it out into some nice round shapes. Top it with your cheddar, a bit of mozzarella, your chanterelles. You can also add on some green pesto if you like and some olives. Give it a nice mixed topping. Don't go too overboard with the cheese at this point unless you really like it nice and cheesy, because this is going to let the mushrooms and their flavour shine through really nicely. Bake it in the oven as hot as it'll go for 15-20 minutes or until it looks nice and cooked. We used a pizza stone to get that pizza base really nice, and when it comes out it'll look something like this. So there you go, there's a quick step-by-step guide on homemade stone-baked wild mushroom pizza, and the full recipe is written down on my website at foragingscotland.com. Happy foraging, everybody.